Hello and welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. Our topic of discussion today is the India-Maldives relationship. So, first we will be discussing why is everything running in news, why are we studying about India-Maldives relationship. So, as we know, Maldives is an island country in the Indian Ocean region. It is running in news because of the change of government there. There has been recently a change of government and the new president-elect, his name is Dr. Mohammad Moizu. Okay, so with this change of government, how will India's relationship with Maldives change? That we will be studying in this news article. Okay, so the new government has come up with a slogan of removing the Indian troops. They have come up with an idea of removing the Indian troops from some of the islands of Maldives wherein Indian troops are residing. Okay. So, the new government has promised to its public that they will end the presence of Indian troops in the island region. Okay. So, the current president-elect, his name is Dr. Mohammad Moizu. His party is more or less an anti-Indian party, whereas the previous government, whose the president was Soli, he was a pro-India. His government itself was a pro-Indian government. So, with this pro-India to anti-India shift, our equations with the island country may change. That aspect we will be analyzing today. So, before we analyze the change, let us go back to the history part and read about how has been the relations so far. So far, we have had very healthy relationship with Maldives. Post-independence also, the equations were very much pretty cool, happy, healthy relationship. Okay. So, since independence, we had healthy relationship, which started improving since 2008. When Indian Prime Minister visited Maldives and the Maldives President visited India, since 2008, the relations started improving. This kept on improving because of the improved security cooperations. We gave them helicopters, certain Dornier aircraft along with the patrolling boats. Plus, we were also training them in Coast Guard security and surveillance measures. So, we were helping them to gain capacity building in surveillance as well as Coast Guard system. So, these were our areas of cooperation starting 2008. In 2013, there was again change in government in Maldives, wherein the new president by the name Yamin, he was the new president-elect, and Nasheed, who was having good relationship, who was responsible for the security cooperation, he was jailed. He was sent to jail by the new president-elect, Yamin. Plus, he also declared an emergency in the island nation. So, this was criticized by India. Yamin's move of sending Nasheed to prison and declaring an emergency in the country was criticized by India. The story, there is a small story here, and that is Nasheed, he took measures against a judge. And why did he do so? Because we discussed that Nasheed was a pro-Indian, his government was pro-Indian government, and this judge gave bail to a group of people who had made took an anti-India stance. So, this judge gave bail to these people, and in turn, Nasheed took certain actions against this judge, and so Nasheed was removed. Okay, Yamin, while sending Nasheed to jail, the charges put on him was of terrorism. On terrorist activity, Nasheed was sent to jail. Okay, so with that, the equations between India and Maldives started changing because the new government, that is Yamin's government, as we discussed, it was usually taking anti-India stance, and that too post declaration of emergency and removal of the government. India criticized this. India called for democracy in the island nation, and from there the departing of India-Maldives relations to some extent began. This was the time period when Yamin had signed certain FTA with China, and some major investments started up. Some major Chinese investments started in the Hulumale Islands. Okay. But again, in 2018, things changed in our favor. In 2018, what happened? That there was change of government, and the new government that was headed by Soli, again he was pro-Indian. So, we came up with India Greater Mali Connectivity Project, and this we are providing them with line of credit. Under line of credit, we are taking some certain infrastructural development in Maldives. Plus, in 2021, under Soli's government itself, new projects started in Maldives. Okay, this new project was maintaining India's Coast Guard harbor base. So the idea was that we will be helping you to develop a harbor base. Okay, in this harbor base, Indian Coast Guards will also be placed. Okay, so with that came the idea of India Out campaign, and this was the core reason why Soli was also removed from his position. He was not able to win the elections because he allowed India's Coast Guard to be settled in Maldives. Okay, so then came the India Out campaign. So now the thing is, should we be worried about this change of government? The newspaper and the expert says that we don't need to actually, because we are still, let us say, Indian troops are removed from the region of Maldives also, hypothetically, which has not been done till now, although the government has promised to do so. Okay? So let us say that the troops are removed from that place, but we still have areas of cooperation. We undertake joint exercises. Plus, we have ongoing projects. Those projects will not be stopped. It will be just that the troops will be moved out. Okay. Now, whether removal of troops is a thing to be worried about? No, because our developments in Maldives has been equitable as compared to Chinese. So, it was not like other projects like Hambantota or Chabahar project, wherein the other country, China has done more investment. In case of Maldives, both India and Maldives have done equal amount of investments. So, we don't need to worry about this, point number one. Number two is, Maldives itself will lose India card. Okay. Now, see, countries, small neighboring countries between India and China, they often play either China card or India card. So, let's say Nepal at times is making use of China card to take benefits from India. Similarly, if you remove our troops, let's say Maldives removes Indian troops, then they cannot make use of India card to take benefit from China, right? So, Maldives, we don't expect them to do it in a full-fledged manner. Plus, point number three, if in case the troops are removed, then we still have an opportunity to diversify our options. There are so many island nations within Indian Ocean who are very good friend of ours and also part of Necklace of Diamonds. Necklace of Diamonds is a group of countries within Indian Ocean and around. It also includes Mongolia and Iran region. So within Indian Ocean and around, it is a necklace of diamond which is collective of all the friends of India. Okay, so there are other countries within Indian Ocean also which are part of necklace of diamond. So we have an opportunity of diversifying Indian troops in these areas, right? Plus, currently what India should do, even if they make a stance that we are ready to remove Indian troops from Maldives, what should be India's stance? We should overcome the current challenges between India-Maldives relationship. So currently there is radicalization going on in Maldives. Okay, so we need to tackle over the radicalization by mostly use of soft power. Soft power includes use of cultural diplomacy. Okay. Plus, we need to cater to the Chinese dominance in the region. So, our investment to Maldives must not stop or must not reduce, because we will have to prove ourselves to be as competent to the Chinese investment in the area. And the third one is a political instability. Although there is political instability, but we will have to keep on maintaining a good relationship with whatever be the current government. Because until and unless an extreme stance is taken, India can continue keeping a hope that we will be improving our relationship over a period of time. Okay, so this can be our way forward. We need to overcome three major challenges between India-Maldives relationship. Okay, so with that we come to the end of this topic. I wish you all the very best and thank you so much.